So we just found out, courtesy of the big trades, that Spider-Man Noir is rounding out its cast, and the latest addition is a Morbius actor who is joining this series. So we will see Abraham Papola possibly play Flint Marko, aka the Sandman. Okay, so Sandman clearly seems to be one of the villains in this series, and from what we understand, what Deadline reported initially is that he will be a World War I veteran who is, well, down on his luck, and obviously everything that happens during and after World War I has a massive effect on the world, especially in the United States. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look that up. It's absolutely amazing to see just how the world was, and especially what happened with the economical status of the United States. So throwing Flint into this and making him resort to crime after serving World War I honestly makes a lot of sense, and it's going to make him, I think, a little bit more of a sympathetic character once you see a soldier come back home and suddenly, yeah, all that good he did, it wasn't for much, right? It wasn't for anything good. So again, a very political angle, but it makes sense due to the time and setting. More so, what we're also hearing is that this take on Ben Reilly is going to be different. And I don't know what to make of that, but my assumption is they're probably not playing with the whole clone thing unless they're completely out of their mind. So we're going to have to wait and see, because Nicolas Cage is obviously Spider-Man Noir in the animated side of things, but he's not the same character here, which is very weird. I know some people thought that. That's not the case. That's been confirmed. So now we got Nicolas Cage playing two different versions of Spider-Noir, but one in live action, one in animation, and they're not going to connect at all, possibly. So with this series seemingly just rounding out the cast and going into production by the end of the year, we're hearing that this could be released late next year, which honestly, if that's the case, that's awesome. We're going to have plenty of Spider-Man content to talk about in the next couple of years then. God willing, Sony actually gets producing on that next film with Marvel. But hey, we'll talk about that when we get to it. So what's your guys' take on Sandman now? An actor from Morbius playing him, which probably has no connection unless Sony's absolutely insane. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Honestly, I'm intrigued by this series. You guys can probably tell I'm super hyped for Noir because I seem to be the only one talking about it. So, yeah, keep the hype up, I guess.